I used to work overnight shifts at a 24-hour Walmart from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., which fit around my son's school schedule. This arrangement allowed me to drop him off and pick him up, but it left me constantly exhausted. The Walmart was a large supercenter, attracting a variety of late-night shoppers. One cold night, I started my shift and noticed a man with curly hair and a bulging black backpack lingering in the cereal aisle. He asked me where the bread was, and after I directed him, he walked away slowly. However, I noticed he kept passing by the aisle, glancing at me without picking up anything. Feeling uneasy, I hurried to finish stocking and moved to the chips aisle, hoping to avoid him. About 45 minutes later, he found me again. He approached me, complimented my looks, and asked personal questions. I gave fake answers and a fake phone number to get him to leave me alone. He finally walked away after making some inappropriate comments, and I hoped that was the end of it. Hours later, my colleague radioed me, saying a creepy guy was asking for me. Panicked, I headed to the employee lounge to hide. As I sat down, the man burst through the doors, furious about the fake number. He started unzipping his backpack, looking angry. Fearing what he might have inside, I ran past him. He tried to grab me but stumbled. I ran through the store, out to the parking lot, and into my car. Looking back, I saw him stagger out, searching for me. I drove away and called the night manager, explaining why I couldn't return that night. Despite his insistence, I refused. He promised to call the police and review the surveillance footage. The next night, I returned to work, still shaken. The manager said he had notified the police and given them the footage. Working at that Walmart, I met many strange people, but this man was by far the scariest. I never found out what he had in his backpack, and I'm grateful I didn't have to. When I was 14, I often walked to a nearby Walmart to shop for clothes. It was just a 15-minute walk from my house, and since I couldn't drive yet, it was convenient. Sometimes I'd go with my friend Sarah, but often I'd go alone. The Walmart was part of a declining mall, but its affordability made it appealing. One evening, I walked to Walmart with my earbuds in, enjoying my music. While browsing the women's clothing section, I noticed an older man nearby. He was short, with gray hair and glasses, and looked to be in his 50s. He tried to get my attention, so I took out my earbuds. He apologized for not seeing them and commented that his daughter buys the same jeans I was looking at. Trying to be polite, I laughed and said, "Oh, that's nice." I hoped that would be the end of it, but he kept talking, asking my age and name. When I told him I was 14, he made a creepy comment about my age being so mature but still so young. Feeling uncomfortable, I lied and said I was just visiting and wasn't from around there. He insisted he had seen me before, which made me feel uneasy. I walked away without responding. After buying the jeans, I walked through the mall to see the Christmas decorations. In Victoria's Secret, I saw the same man sitting on a bench outside the store, watching me. Panicking, I quickly left and saw him following me. I called my mom, telling her a man was following me and asking for a ride. She advised me to wait in a store with people. I went into a store, and soon the man appeared at the entrance, calling my name in a creepy whisper. I told the cashier that a man was following me. She was sympathetic, and some customers offered to stay with me until my mom arrived. When she did, I thanked them and left with her. After that, I avoided going to that mall and Walmart alone. I hope that man was caught and can no longer harass anyone else. My worst job was at Walmart, where I worked for a few miserable months. I was 24 and took the job to help pay for my new apartment. The environment was unfriendly, with difficult co-workers and bizarre customers. One day, while working as a general sales associate, I was shocked to run into my ex-girlfriend, Jess. She had been harassing me since our breakup, and I had blocked her on everything. Jess showed up at Walmart after hearing from a mutual friend that I worked there. Our interaction quickly turned sour when she started accusing me of blocking her out of my life. I told her to leave, but she refused. So I walked away to an employee-only area. After my shift ended at 11 p.m., I went home. Later, I woke up to find my bedroom door open and the front door unlocked. The spare key outside was missing and a kitchen knife was gone. I realized Jess had been inside. I slammed my bedroom door shut and screamed for my roommate, Mike. Jess started banging on the door, crying and apologizing. Mike called the police, who arrived and arrested her. Jess was charged with burglary and is now serving a lengthy prison sentence. This terrifying experience was a wake-up call, and I've since moved out and moved on from that job and that chapter of my life.